Hi everyone, it's Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, and today is Wonderful Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday is the day when I bring you one marketing solution to help you grow your compound pharmacy. So today I wanted to talk about a question that I get asked quite often, and that is, what specialty practice would I suggest people do first, or which one is the most lucrative or has the most potential for growth? And I think this is such a great question, but it's sometimes a very challenging question to ask or for me to answer because it really does depend on where you live. But if I had to just say off the top of my head which one I would pick, I would definitely start with family practice slash internal medicine because there's usually a lot of them in your area. They're general doctors, so they see a lot of things. And most of the time, people are driven to the doctor because something hurts, something is feeling painful or just a little bit off, and so they want to go to their general practitioner to see what to do next before they make the move to go to a specialist. Because of that, you can market definitely your pain gels and your pain creams to them. This is also a great place where you could talk about hormone replacement because many women do see their general practitioner sometimes as their gynecologist. Oftentimes, a general practitioner will also see children, so you can market different types of compounds they're in different forms, so you can market them as a liquid or a gel or a lollipop or a cream. You could talk about combining medications for older people who may not want to take multiple medications, or talk about putting it in a specific strength so that they don't have to cut things in half or double up on meds. So my first choice would be family practice slash internal medicine. My second choice would be pediatrics. And I love pediatrics. So many people don't do pediatrics. I'm not exactly sure why, but pediatrics is such a great practice because, as I said before, you can put medications in different dosage forms. You can put them in different strengths. You can flavor them for kids. And kids are just little people. So right now, so many pharmaceutical companies aren't necessarily making things specifically for kids, but because they are making it for adults, the pediatrician is now trying to figure out how to dose it down to match the kids' needs. And that's something that you can do for them instead of them trying to figure that out for themselves. Then my third choice would be dentist. And that's because dentists are so plentiful in most areas I've gone. And if you just drive around your city, you'll probably notice it too. And I've seen it in large cities and I've seen it in really small cities where there's general dentistry, there's maxillofacial surgery, there's orthodontia, there's periodontists, there's all these different types of dentists in these different cities. And dentists tend to network, is what I found out. So if you have a general dentist and they don't handle something in particular, they will recommend that you go to a periodontist or an orthodontist. In pediatric dentistry, you have pet dentistry, huge field that I believe a lot of people may not be tapping into as much as they possibly could. So those would be my top three choices for where to start marketing. Honorable mention, of course, would be veterinary medicine because people love their pets. And if you've been in pharmacy any length of time, I've been working in pharmacy in some format since I was 16. And I can tell you, I have seen people who will fight about paying their $1 or $2 copay for Medicaid and will drop $500 on their dog. No questions asked. So I would definitely be looking at veterinary medicine if you haven't done so already. So those would be my four choices for where to start, where to begin, and you can always branch out because once you get into pediatrics, you could do pediatric dentistry, you could do pediatric dermatology, you could do pediatric oncology. So there's all of these different avenues that you can go into as well. Now, if you like this tip, which I hope you did, I would love for you to do three things for me. First of all, to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I do these Wonderful Wednesdays every week. I love to answer questions. So if you have a question for me, please feel free to send me an email or to put it on my blog and I can answer it. Which leads me to my second thing I'd like for you to do, which is to leave a comment. What specialty practice has worked well for you? And what have you been marketing so that we can talk about that and see how that's worked for you and it may work for someone else. And number three, to check out my free webinars that I do every month. And these webinars are about marketing and compounding your pharmacy. The next one I'm going to be doing is in July. I do them the first Thursday of every month. I did not do one this past Thursday because I was out of town. But I do them the first Thursday of every month, and I do them on a variety of topics that deal with marketing your compound pharmacy. So if you have any questions about that, you can definitely check all of those out on the box over to my right. In the meantime, I'm Renee Yvonne with CompoundPharmacyMarketing.com, wishing you a wonderful Wednesday. Bye.